Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Thanks to everyone who joined in the last stream, and for those who didn't, no problem. There'll be a lot more, I assure you. Anyway, we've done a lot in the last stream. We have done a lot of upgrades to the ship. We have this warp reactor Sigma now, which allows us to hyperdrive several systems away. That's gonna help with filling up and getting those Atlas interfaces. So we do have 2 Atlas stones as well. Those are both retrieved in this stream. We do have this rail shot adapter. I'm not sure when we got this, if this was in the stream or not. But yeah, a lot of things, and I've been doing some things in the background as well. We have a lot of extra warp cells, even though they are not really that organized, are they? But I also got some upgrades for the Exosuit inventory. That's now 30 slots. And in this episode, I wanted to focus on mods. If you've been in the channel for a while, you probably know that I'm really into mods. I mod almost everything. I turn on mods from almost everything. Arc, ETS2, and No Man's Sky is not an exception. So huge thanks to TechStomper, who introduced me to nomanskymodds.com. So I actually saw that website already, but I thought it was only for graphic-related mods, for improving the graphics, removing some filters, etc. But it turns out it's a lot more. So actually, I wanted to show you here a couple of mods. Right now, I want to show you fast actions and fast dialogue. Let's do them one by one, right? So this one is fast actions. Have you ever experienced frustrations in trying to interact with objects? Like you would have to hold X, you would have to hold E, right? Well, with fast actions mod, you don't have to hold it anymore. Just press X and it's there. You can actually do that right next to each other. And that's not only for that. Oh, what are you? Oh, discovered that already. Okay. And that's not only for items. So if you want to pick items like this for platinum, don't have to hold, just press. If you want to ride your ship, no need to hold, just press. And everything else. Yeah. And it's not only for items like these. It is also for uploading. I know a lot of you probably are frustrated when uploading. You wish there was an upload all button. Well, this is the next best thing. Just press X, no need to hold. So when I try to do this, see how fast that is? Yeah, that is the fast actions mod. Go check it out. It's the most popular mod right now in nomanskymodds.com. And you probably heard that sound effect as well. Normally, if you upload, you'll hear that lady speaking, no units received, things like that. But it's so frustrating. So I went and downloaded something which will change that sound. I think that sound effect is from Fallout 4 actually. Now there are still some areas where you'll have to hold the button, but I think those are very limited. And even in graphics, in options, changing HUD and everything, it's now fast. Everything is fast. So it's perfect. Fast actions. Go check it out, guys. I'm sure you'll love it. These are the quality of life improvements that we've all been waiting for. Next up is fast dialogue. You know how you're in the space station? You talk to traders. You want to check out their ship, sell, buy goods. But they also speak slowly. You have to wait for them to speak. Now with fast dialogue, check this out. It's a bit faster actually. Normally this part here would be scrolling, right? From left to right, something like that. But at least now, they appear in one go. So it's a few seconds saved, and every few seconds if you're buying and selling, doing that money trick, it will help a lot, right? So let's try and work on this. Images of 4 battle freighters fill the shock trader screen. They dwarf small trader ships as they pass by, like predatory fish innocuously swimming amongst their prey. The panic lifeform points at the trade, storage, and resource vaults around our feet and shouts in fear. Unfortunately, we don't understand what this guy is saying. So, I don't know. Maybe they want the trade vault. Trade storage area. I don't know. Oh, nice. New multi-tool. Cool, this is 15 slots. If we compare that is 2 slots better. Now, provided it's not really the best placement there is, but more slots is better. And I think we can go and upgrade these eventually anyway. So let me test the theory out before we proceed with other mods. I remember Michael saying during the stream that I shouldn't dismantle my multi-tool before I accept this. Oh, although it's a different thing because this multi-tool is coming from an NPC. So I can't really refuse it and then go back later. It will be gone forever. So what do you guys think? In terms of upgrades, look at that. This guy sucks. But we can always upgrade, and I think we'll have to do it eventually if we want more slots. So let's take it and let's just upgrade later on. Yeah, we lost all of those. I should have dismantled everything first, but it's okay. We'll do that eventually. Now, if you haven't noticed yet before, if you haven't tried it, I recommend highly this one, the rail shot adapter. I'm not sure if it's bugged or something, but this is, for me, the strongest upgrade ever. You won't need your boltcaster after you get this, and I think you won't even need your upgrades to your beam, because you'll be able to mine stuff fast, very fast. You'll just need the cooldown upgrades so it won't overheat easily. Anyway, so when you're selling as well, you don't need to hold down stuff because of the fast actions mod. So if I want to sell these, just click on them and hear that Fallout 4 cha-ching. Perfect, right? Simple things, but very useful. Plutonium. Yeah, let's sell that. There we go. So I have a few more mods to share with you, and then we'll go and proceed with the story for those of you who are interested in exploring with me. For those who just dropped by on the channel for the mods, well, we'll focus on that first so you can go if you're done. Okay? I don't wanna hold you too long. But for the next part. Okay, before we go, I have one more. So, did you have an instance where you saw the perfect scenery, but you had your HUD on? Like you had your health, those kinds of things. Upper left, upper right, lower left. And you just wanted to remove them. So what you do is you go to the options, right? Graphics, turn off HUD, and apply. And now they're gone. Right? But what if you could do it even faster? What if you could just press F5 for them to appear? Right? Perfect. And this is a mod. This is called the No HUD mod. It's very simple. You would think it should have been in the game, but it's not. But now thanks to modders, and that's why I love the PC version because of these mods. F5, perfect screenshot. Cha-chak. Bring the HUD back up. Like that, for instance, the ships. You want to capture the perfect moment, like that. Bring them back. Now it's good, right? Perfect. Now, the next two mods are probably best observed from a new save point. So what I'll do is I'll save. Let me just look for a save here. By the way, I have one more tip for the graphics. If you look at my graphics, they are not the highest anymore. I set them down because someone over at Reddit analyzed each and every graphic option, and he analyzed, okay, this gives the highest frame loss, but the lowest graphical effect, so you don't really notice it. So it's okay to turn them down to medium, more or less, like that. So I did that. AA, anisotropic filtering, AF, doesn't work. Set that to 1. But yeah, there are a lot more details in terms of graphics. If you're into that, look for that in Reddit. There is a very detailed article on it. And what I wanted to advise you guys is to turn off anti-aliasing. Normally, anti-aliasing is good to remove those jagged edges. Like if you zoom in here, those jagged edges in the building, you see those, it's not very smooth, not very pleasing to the eyes, right? But the thing is, the anti-aliasing of No Man's Sky is kind of a poor implementation. So if you try to compare screenshots before and after, you'll notice that when you turn on FXAA at least, it will cause your scene, the entire scene, to blur. Because what it does, in order to remove those jagged edges, is to blur them out. So you'll end up with a kind of a blurred image, not as crisp as this. So I would actually prefer more jagged edges, but more crisp visuals as well, rather than blurring out jagged edges. It's just like fooling yourself. Anyway, let me proceed with the mods. So I'll save here, and I'll be right back, guys. Now this is the best way to compare visuals. Just exit the game, load it back up, and do not move, right? Take a screenshot if you want, something like that. So this is how it would look without any other visual mods. And next, I'm going to apply the chromatic aberration vignetting scanlines removal. That is a mod, and it removes the fancy stuff. If you see those scanlines at the top of the screen, it like simulates your that you are inside a suit and looking from a screen. So it's nice and all, but it doesn't look that natural. So I'll try to remove it along with the other visual mods that aren't very conducive to enjoying the scenery. And I'll be right back so you can compare left and right, before and after, how it looks, how it changes. Okay? One sec. And I am back. Now if you notice, no more scan lines, no more, I don't know what these are actually, chromatic aberrations and vignetting, if that's how you pronounce it. But it has probably something to do with your analysis visor and everything. Yeah, so I don't know if it looks different from your end, but do let me know if you notice anything. But I like having it of a more natural feel, you know, no filters except for that Instagram filter thing. And there is a mod which removes that. So if you notice, the visuals normally have that sort of that like Instagram filter look wherever you go, right? And you can remove that if you want. I did try to remove it, but it kind of removes the beauty of the game, because it makes use of those Instagram filters to differentiate between the planets. So if you'd remove that, the planets kind of look the same, more or less, or very similar at least. So that's the chromatic aberration, vignetting, and scanlines removal. Now there's one more mod that I implemented. I'm not sure if you noticed that. Clean icons. Now the icons aren't very easy to read, easy to see, the vanilla ones. So if I do a scan here, those are clean icons. They're not really that different. They just remove the borders, made it more pure. You remove the extra stuff, yeah, so that you can understand easily, even despite all those extra stuff, despite all the other visuals. But yeah, this is why I love PC, because of these mods, and I'm sure a lot more will be coming in. I mean, even with just fast actions and the replacement for the kaching, the units receive sound effect, I'm very happy already. Right. So what I'll be doing is I'll be restoring our multi-tool. There's a lot to do here. Yeah, I have to do a lot. But we'll make the rail shot adapter and everything, and I'll be right back. Okay? See you guys in a sec. And do let me know what you think of these mods. And if you have any other mods in mind, do let me know as well. I'll be happy to try them out. Okay, I'm back. It's just in a few seconds since the last recording, but I want to show you something. So I do have the upgrades here, and I wanted to test it before and after the rail shot adapter is installed. Okay? So this is without the rail shot adapter. You can see it's very slow. Damage is very poor. Yeah. But good thing is it also doesn't overheat that fast, right? But if I install the rail shot adapter and try it again, look at how fast that is. This is insane. Did you guys see that? Yeah, so I don't really actually need a bolt caster anymore. I can even upgrade my beam to have something for the combat upgrades. So something like this. Where is it? This one, +4. Offensive capabilities of the mining beam are upgraded to their maximum potential. This gives even more damage. Yeah. So the mining for iron and everything, it's also much more fast now, thanks to that. But we can improve that even more, and as well as the cooldown. So there is a lot to improve, and I'll try to max it out beforehand. Okay? Anyway, this is the fun stuff in the game. It might be a bit grindy, but it's all in the journey. I enjoy it anyway. Anyway, guys, I'll just kill this guy because I really want to test the damage. Yeah, not bad at all. There's one more? Okay. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Anyway, okay. Too much of that. I'll be right back. I have one more thing to do in this episode. Do we still have enough time? I think so. Yeah, we have lots of time. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. We're now in the space station, and I've been maximizing my fast dialogue mod. It's just more convenient now. See? It appears instantly so I can buy and sell. Very, very convenient. Now I can go and buy and do the money trick here. Although I do have 4 million. So don't really need it right now. Let's just check this starship out. This is 23 slots. Color is nice, but it's too small. We already have 31 slots in our ship. And I'm glad you guys liked how the ship looks too. Looks majestic, I guess. With all those spheres. Let me get an over the head view like that. Kinda looks cool, right? Anyway, let's go. I wanted to show you guys. Whoa! Racing, drag racing. I wanted to show you guys how the Atlas interface looks. So let me show you this. If we go to the star map, we have a path towards the waypoint, that blue line. And that actually leads us to the Atlas interface. Right there. Now, normally, if you have a basic warp engine, you can only go one starship like that, one system at a time. But because of our upgrade, we can actually do, I don't know how much we can jump, 5 systems in one go, and that only consumes 1 fuel. So it's very, very efficient. Anyway, let's proceed with this. Let's see how this looks like. Let's do it. So this has really been interesting for me. This game is much more than I actually expected. You know, I know a lot of people have been hating on it because there are a lot of beautiful. Look at that. Because there are a lot of features that they thought there were there but weren't really implemented. Especially like multiplayer. Some of the people were expecting multiplayer, but for me, I didn't really have too many expectations. Let's take a screenshot of that. So it's actually very good for me. And that's what I want, the chill exploration. I didn't really want anything multiplayer. I just wanted to chill on my own, explore, do stuff. Maybe base building in the future would be fine, but for now, this is more than I could have asked for. I might be one of those guys who's very easy to please, but nevertheless, I really love this game. Look at how cool this is, the Atlas interface. And this is my screenshot from episode 4. This is the thumbnail, just on a different interface. But that sphere right there looks a bit different now. This is my 3rd one already. Okay, and before we proceed, we have to get everything here. All these, get them all. Pokemon. Now get them all because they teach you different words. See? Common. I'm not sure if it's always Gek. Might be depending on the system you're on. Might also change from time to time, but get all of them. And after you get all of those spheres, I think I learned 10 words from there. Make sure to write where your ship is. Make sure to check this black thing. Is it here? No, not that one. This one next to it. This will teach you a blueprint, I think. Yeah. Not really useful for us. We already know this, but sometimes you get lucky. So this will yield warp drives, I think. These two. Warp cells, rather. Although we do have so much of those already. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 warp cells. And maybe let's use up one. Okay, fine. Anyway, and when we get here, we should be getting an Atlas Stone, I think. Hopefully. There is purpose in this, I am certain. Now it's speaking a lot of jumbled words. Now the thing is, where's the option? Where the house has the option gone? Did it bug out? Now that I'm not sure of. Maybe the fast dialogue has a bug. There it is. Okay, there. Phew. So refuse or concede? Well, we concede, maybe. I will commit myself to the voyage. In all things, I am ready. I will not falter. There we go, and one more Atlas Stone. So that's the basic premise of these Atlas interfaces. You get Atlas Stones, like this. You collect them, they stack. They don't stack. And I think we will need 10 in order to quote-unquote finish the game. But from here on out, I think it's more of a rinse and repeat process. And it's not much about the grind, it's more about the exploration, how you get there, what you see on the way there. But that's it for this trip to the interface. Let's go back to the space station. Actually, we haven't really seen it yet. Beautiful sky. So if I look at the star map, there should be a new path for us going towards the next Atlas interface. So look here. That's the direction, right? So if I go here, that is, I can do that because it says engage if I press A. This one I can as well. This next one, I can still do it. 4, I can still do it. And 5. Okay, this time is too far to jump. So we'll have to do 1 star before and then go back there. But you can see how many star systems you can skip thanks to that. Anyway, thanks to that upgrade, which is called the Warp Reactor Sigma. There is probably one more or maybe lots more upgrades for that to jump even farther, but for now I'm very happy with what we have. Anyway, let's go to the space station. I still have to show you something. I did this in the stream, but for those of you guys who missed it, here's what we did. Okay, so in each space station there are 2 doors, 2 main doors. One door is going to the trader, and another is going to the new area, which you haven't seen from me if you didn't watch the stream. Okay, so that is where the trader is usually. This other side is where you need an Atlas Pass. And because we got an Atlas Pass V1 during the stream, this one, we can now open this. And what this does is every new space station that you go to has an upgrade to the Exosuit. So now that's 31. Only thing we need is extra money for that, but that's cool. So every star system has a space station. Every space station has an Exosuit upgrade. Yeah, rinse and repeat. This one, we need V3. I don't really know how to get V2 and V3 yet, so if you guys know, hit me up in the comment section below, alright? But yeah, that's going to be it for now. We actually accomplished a lot of things, and I'm very happy with the mods that we got. If you have any more suggestions, do let me know about the mods. Mods I am looking for in particular are not the cheaty ones. You know, there are like free upgrades, free warping. I don't really want that. I want quality of life things. You know, those frustrating things like needing to hold down the button, needing to wait for the dialogue and everything. Those are the things that I really want to remove. And if you have anything like that, if you see any mod like that, do let me know, right? Anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna play offline, get some more Atlas interfaces, and I'll meet you back probably in a few days. Hope you guys have a nice day. And if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. This is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.